a hospital bill from Sentara RMH and you could use some financial support for it. Times are tough, but we're here to help walk you through applying for financial assistance for your bill. Let's get started. First, you'll need to check if it's a bill from Sentara RMH Hospital or from the Sentara RMH Medical Group. It's important to know that the Sentara RMH Hospital has a separate financial assistance application and requirements than the medical group. In this video, we're going to focus on financial assistance for the Sentara RMH Hospital bill. Notice on this bill, it shows your account number. You may receive more than one bill for one visit to the hospital. Most bills have different account numbers. Keep all of your bills and do not throw them away until the decision of your financial assistance application has been applied to your Sentara RMH Hospital bill. Let's take a look at what the Sentara RMH Hospital application looks like. See in the top hand corner, it asks for your account number. Please make sure you write all of the account numbers there. Please put your full name, the address where you live, and your phone number. Next, put the date when you went to the hospital and the date when you left the hospital. If you were only there for one day, just put the same date for both. Total charges is the total amount of money owed for all of the hospital bills combined. Make sure you do not count an amount twice. Always check and organize your bills by the account number. There is only one bill connected to one specific account number, but you may receive multiple copies of it. If you are having an adult help you fill out the form, put their name next to assistance requested by and include their relationship to you. For example, friend, case manager, neighbor, etc. Next, it's time to write down all of the people who live in your household as it is on your taxes. Start first by writing your name, age, and write self for relationship. Include how much money you make before taxes are taken out and what kind of work you do to earn that income. Below that row, next put a spouse. Note, do not include someone with whom you are in a relationship with or cohabiting with. Only include someone you are legally married to. If you as a patient do not work and are not married, you'll need a letter of support signed and dated by the person who is helping with your housing and food expenses. If you are married, please repeat the steps of their name, age, relationship to you, etc. In the remaining rows, if it applies to you, you should list all of your children who are listed as dependents on your tax returns. Repeat the steps, name, age, relationship. If they do not work, simply put $0 for the section titled Gross Income. Great, let's move to the next section. Here we will talk about assets, liabilities, income, and expenses. Essentially, we are talking about money. Please indicate if you own or rent your home and how much your family pays per month for the mortgage or rent. If you own the home, please write down how much more you owe on the mortgage. Next, indicate if you own or lease your car and how much you pay monthly for your car payment. If you do not have a car, please indicate that by putting on the amount line, does not have a car. If you have a car loan, please write how much more you owe on that loan. Now, think about how much your family's monthly expenses are: rent, groceries, utility bills, etc. And mark the box that fits how much you spend as a family in 1 month. Please think of what you make in 1 month and multiply that by 3. Put that amount next to total family income for the last 3 months. If you and/or your spouse have a bank account, please write down how much money you have in your checking account, savings account, non-retirement investment account, and/or retirement savings account. If you do not have a checking account, savings account, non-retirement investment account, and/or retirement savings account, simply put next to the account balance, does not have bank account. Now, please look at the different resources listed below: Medicaid, SNAP, etc. If you receive any of these resources or benefits, please mark all of the boxes that apply. If one or all of your children younger than 18 years of age receive Medicaid, write it down on the blank space of the choice Other. Make sure you specify who receives it and indicate their relationship to you. Next, they ask you if your visit to the hospital was due to an accident where you may have a claim, or you are being represented by an attorney or lawyer. Please write yes or no. If you do have an attorney or lawyer representing you in that case, please write their name on the line below. Lastly, you will need to sign and date the application declaring that everything you wrote in your application is true and correct. Any information in this application can be reviewed and confirmed by employers, federal, state, and local agencies. The application is now complete, but wait, don't send it yet. We have some documents that we need to attach with it. Here is what you will need to include. If you and/or your spouse have a bank account, you will need to attach the 2 most recent bank statements. If you and/or your family received monetary assistance from the government, like Medicaid, SNAP, etc., you will need to attach an approval letter. Often, you can go to the Department of Social Services to pick up a letter that indicates your benefits. If you are married and both of you are working, you both would need to attach the 3 most recent check stubs. Note, please do not attach any original documents. It would be better to make a photocopy. If married and one of you are working, the spouse that is working needs to attach the 3 most recent check stubs. If the spouse that is working does not get paid by check, but does get paid with cash, then they need to ask their employer for a letter stating how many hours a week they work and how much they get paid per hour. If you are not married and you do not currently work, you must include a letter of support. Note, this letter of support does not need to be notarized for Sentara RMH Hospital. It does need to be notarized for financial assistance applications for the Sentara RMH Medical Group. All right, you have it all ready? Review your application one more time and make sure you have all of the documents that you need stapled to your application. To send the application, you need to mail it to Sentara Healthcare, Attention Financial Assistance Coordinator, 824 North Military Highway, number 100, Norfolk, Virginia, 23502. Make sure you buy stamps to attach to the envelope. Let's take a look at how we prepare the address and how we write it on an envelope. If you have any questions, feel free to call Sentara Billing Office at 757-233-4600 or 1-877-768-3993. Congratulations, and you have now completed your financial assistance application for your Sentara RMH hospital bill.